Moving on to volleyball now, in just 3 more days, the PLDT high-speed headers and the Chery Tiggo crossovers will battle it out for the crown in the PVL on tour.
That's right. It is the undefeated PLDT playing in its first ever PVL final. And Chery Tiggo making its comeback to the championship stage since their first title in 2021. Which team has the edge? Volleyball analysts Ayel Estranero and Jamie La Victoria were on starting lineup for a preview of the upcoming gold medal match. Watch this.
Well, for PLDT, I think Coach Ral, during the post-game interview in the semifinals match, was able to encapsulate this conference. Kompleto sila this conference. That's something that we've even talked about off-air, that it could have been a game PLDT would won if they have all the complete pieces. Kiana Diaz healthy, not just healthy, but looking more confident compared to when she started playing. Kim Fajardo has been setting well. Jovi Prado, I feel like she's one underrated outside hitter, very efficient. She's able to play better right now. You have Majoy and Mika coming off injuries before also. So these are the starters of PLDT players. They've waited to be completed and to play together. And as you mentioned, add Savi Davison into the mix, then they have a very strong core lineup. And I think that's the biggest reason why they were able to sweep the preliminary round and the tournament so far.
But they've done this before. They've looked really good, and then they face, like, say, a team like Creamline. They don't get over the hump. They did this time, Ayel. How big is that for them going into the finals?
That's very big because that seems to be a ghost hunting them for quite some time. Sabi nga ni Kat Arada in that post-game interview also na parang they were able to get through that hump of the semi-finals curse. Kasi andun na lagi.
Akari was the last one, tama, no?
Pero they can't seem to get over that. So finally, it's also a mental relief for them na finally ito na, kaya natin. And we always emphasize how important the mentality is also during the game. So just like what Neil mentioned earlier, it could be a start of good things for PLD.
You know, just the consistency, because when you look at the players, when you look at the lineup in Chery, it's a mix of veterans and young guns. You have Ara Galang, who's playing wonderfully. And I have to give credit to Amy Hernandez. This is her first time back in in a very long time since her ACL. She provides a lot of stability. When you look at the stats, she scores maybe 9 to 12 points in every game. And for a middle blocker to have that for every game, that's unheard of, because usually a middle blocker would tally 6 to 7. And also Cess Robles. We all know what she did in the UAP, providing a lot of stability. And of course, Karen Verdeflor. The defense is there, the receive is there, and they're all in sync. And I consider Chery to be a moody team. So when they're hot, they're hot. So hopefully on Sunday, they're hot. We don't know. We'll see.
Pero ang pinakamasaya talaga are the Lasal fans. To be honest, ang Lasal fans, ang pinakamasaya. Just imagine, Ara Galang, Abby Maraño against the Lasal players in KKD, Majoy Baron, Mika Reyes of PLDT.
Nabuhay ang F2! Nabuhay ang F2!
So what do you think about the premier matchup, Ara Galang versus KKD?
We just love it. I mean, of course, different. They're both opposites, of course, different styles of play. But I think with both of them, at the end of the day, knockout game, you're going to give your best. Of course, the pressure is also on PLDT because they have a perfect record. And I don't really think they look at that necessarily, oh, we have a perfect record. It also boils down to the last game. And one of the interviews, Kat Arado said they're way better at just managing their emotions now. And
even Savi said that in post-game.
I think it was actually Savi. And I think all that heartache created some strong bond.
They had to go through it.
They had to go through it, and it changed them for the better. And that's what we are seeing in the game. Hopefully, that is also what they can show on Sunday.